Trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Lion.
I got him. On me.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hey, ram. Grenading. Run. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Hold the troops right. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
380. 21. Set.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Got his man. This is Noel. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
Ready.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Gravity line. Go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver to the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. They with the point after. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Here we go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Houston.
First down from the 42. Here's Mitchell again. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
319, just right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott.
Mitchell on the give, heading left. And they stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 60 by 50.
Running back sent in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. He gets it again to Mitchell. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. All right.
So read here and get to Mitchell. So much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And this time they can't connect, so it's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go. We're good. Green, right.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback so he could scramble for the 1st.
Apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go, son. 551, 551. 12. Hey, can. All right.
Fields now on 4th. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 40. At the 20. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for their defense.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link, setting up 2nd and goal. Gets it again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Chase Brown now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, right.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Here we go, son. Green 19,
Now Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. 19 Jackson. Right.
3rd and long for him here. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Thumbs up, ready?
Here's Fields to throw. Right side, cut by Davis. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fields to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Fields on first down. Throwing for the end zone. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Little knocks it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Hits his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Cam. 19 winning. Here we go. Go.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down throw for Fields. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Little knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Quick rally to the Catswaga defense, stopping the gain at the 33. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Lion.
Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Extend. 331. Set high.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go, slide. Slide.
Fields looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here we go, slide. 58, 58,
Second and 10 now. Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, kid, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
And you just get the play off. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
10. 12, 12. 10.
Eagle play action. Here's Herbert. They did it! He made the interception! And the Texans have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Hey, Green 19, that's up. Hey, Cam.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
I know coordinator quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, slide.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Eagles get it back after making their third first-half interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Herbert now. Setting up the screen. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So first down from the 41.
Kappa.
Give now to the running back. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Lion. Go.
They give it to him again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Delta.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 8. Second down now, 7 to go. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Unable to connect with his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Baylor tight.
Back to the well again. Good running. He rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This 42 yards from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First down, Houston.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Here we go. Green 19, let's go.
Throwing again on second down. Fields sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, 19 windy.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Malik Robertson takes it away.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition.